I'm Joshua White, the winner of the 2014 Order of Merit, and I'm ready.
I'm James Allen, winner of the 2014 Amateur Order of Merit. I'm ready.
I'm Lee Caulfield, 3-time winner, and I'm ready.
Zane Scotland, 8-time champion on the MENA Golf Tour. I'm ready.
I am Ahmed Marjan, 4th Arab winner. I'm ready.
Let the 2015 season begin.
The opening tournament of the year was held in the capital of Morocco, Rabat. And before we head for the event, Amin Judah, a pro on the MENA Golf Tour, takes us around his captivating city.
Welcome to Rabat, which is hosting the first MENA Tour event 2015, and I would like to show you my fascinating city. We're ready to go. This is my lovely wife, Sarah. We're here at the Mausoleum Mohammed V, one of the big tourist attractions here in Morocco. His two sons, Moulay Abdullah and Hassan II, Allah yarhamhum, and it's right here. This is the Oudaya, the old city of Rabat. This is the place to come to see authentic lifestyle and also to buy authentic gifts. And it's also called the Blue City. The trip is incomplete without Moroccan tea. I hope you enjoyed my city. Now let's get ready for some golfing action.
The Royal Golf of Dar Es Salaam was the chosen venue to tee off the 2015 season. Having hosted the prestigious Hassan II Trophy, a European Tour event for a number of years, the club enjoys a privileged place in the golfing history of the country. Opened for competition in 1971, the Red Course is the premier course out of the three here. Stretching over 7,300 yards, it's one of the most challenging courses in the region. As a result, it promised to prompt the players to keep their thinking caps on throughout the week. In its fifth season now, the MENA Golf Tour has provided the perfect platform for players from the MENA region to hone their skills and improve their games further.
It's like yesterday. I can't believe how the time went with these tournaments. And I think that's because we are actually enjoying it and enjoying seeing the development unfolding in front of our eyes. The talent we have now in Morocco specifically, because it is the home of Arab golf now. It's amazing. I mean, the young kids like Marjan winning last year was fantastic. So there is a fast improvement and we are very, very happy to see it happening.
The field of play comprised more than 100 players, with a mix of MENA, British, Spanish and French players amongst others. But the focus, of course, was on the first Arab winner on the tour, Ahmed Marjan, as this was his home course.
أنا كنحس براسي مزيان باغي نلعب هاد التورنوا مني بديت من الروند الأول وأنا باغي نربح هاد التورنوا ما داخلش باركور غير باش نلعب الجولف وصافي يعني داخل باركور باش نربح التورنوا والحمد لله كنحس براسي مزيان في الجولف اللي أنا ديالي كنحس بالفيلينغ في الجولف والحمد لله غدا ان شاء الله غيكون احسن.
And Marjan was quick to get off the blocks with 2 birdies and a bogeyless opening round for him. His fellow countryman and a MENA Golf Tour ambassador Faisal Sagini managed 3 under. but it was Austria's Manuel Trappel who finished the first day at the top of the heap. Scotland's Paul Doherty played in regulation on the first 2 days to stay in contention. Amateur James Allen failed to complement his opening day's performance of 3 under on day 2. He finished 2 over, but he was in with a shout ahead of the final round as the course lived up to its pre-tournament billing by providing a tough examination of the players' abilities. That was illustrated as after 36 holes, only 4 players, led by Manuel Trappel, were under par. Welcome back. You're watching the best action from the Royal Golf Dar Es Salam Open 2015, played in Rabat, Morocco. In the final round, Ross McGowan made a quick start as he produced a fine tee shot on the par 3 second hole. He followed that up with a birdie on the third to move to even par and came back into title contention. Jack Hiluta began the day with consecutive pars. But although he missed this birdie putt at the par 3 second, a phenomenal back 9 would seal a top 5 finish for him. Stuart Archibald, who began the day at 1 over, produced a fine approach on the par 4 third, and that helped him get to even par. Paul Doherty, on even par after round 2, also utilised the opportunity to gain a shot, nailing this birdie putt on the third. Faisal Saghini, looking for his first win, was once again in contention, and he produced his first birdie of the day on the second after this great tee shot. Overnight leader Manuel Trappel had a disappointing start as he dropped 2 shots on the first 3 holes. That shrunk his lead to just 1. Faisal Saghini now trails Trappel by 1. We now join him at the 4th. Saghini with a misdirected approach, so he's looking for an up and down here for par. Oh, nicely done. And I think that should be sufficient to keep his card bogey free. Ross McGowan now at the 7th. This is his par putt. He's 3 under par for the day. He's had a great start to this final round. Good attempt, but he's left it short, and so he's going to drop a shot. Now our leader, Manuel Trappel, on the 375-yard 4th. He's ready with a 9-iron. Second shot. And he's left that some way short. I think he'll now need something very special indeed if he's going to nail a birdie. Here's Faisal Saghini on the 535-yard par 5. This is the 5th. Made a par here in the first round and a bogey in the second. And he makes his second green in regulation today. Back with Trappel, sitting on this lengthy putt for birdie at the 4th. He's found it difficult to get going in this final round so far. Saghini once more. Now he's got the opportunity to tie with Trappel for the lead. Birdie's going to have to wait for that opportunity again. Now Trappell looking to save par on the fourth. Oh dear me. Definitely not the start he'd expected or indeed wanted. He goes to 2 under and shares the lead with Sagini. Now Paul Doherty on the 6th, looking to join Trappell and Sagini. Always missed it. He was up very early off that putt. It's been a challenging pin for most of the professionals today. But Doherty, I think, would be disappointed to have to settle for a par after his approach shot. Now Sagini on the 417-yard 6th, ready with his approach. Second shot. Oh, and this looks right. It's way right. Into the rough. And in trouble. Sixto Casabona Navarro. Birdie putt for him. He's 1 over par. Make that level par. Nicely done. It's been a difficult start for him, but that'll keep him in the mix. Sagini with his troubles on the 6th, looking for an escape out of the rough. And that's running and running and running. Oh dear, running too far. Still on the green. And now we'll be looking to save par to stay in the lead. Putt back up the hill. And again, giving it every chance, but it didn't drop. It's always a challenge to save par here if you miss this green. Sagini did so. As a result, he's now going to concede a shot and drop back to 1 under par. This picturesque course is one of the toughest to play on the MENA Golf Tour, and who knows that better than Ross McGowan? McGowan was leading on the final day here in 2014 until he squandered the opportunity. A bogey on the 9th then destabilised his campaign and began his fall. McGowan's not in the lead at the moment, but firmly in contention. Here he is back at the 9th. This is his tee shot. It's a similar pin position to 12 months ago. But this time, he safely finds the green. Sagini on the par 5 8th. He'd consider himself just a little unlucky to have missed the green. But that's a good shot, and that should set up a fairly straightforward birdie opportunity for the Moroccan. Trappell now putting for birdie on the 7th, the par 4. He's eyeing what could be his first professional win. But no luck again. He's going to have to settle for a par here if he can hold that one. Ross McGowan once more. A birdie putt for him to lay a few ghosts maybe at this 9th. He's managed 4 birdies today on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th and the 8th. And that was to share the lead. So near yet so far to a 5th birdie for him. Faisal Sagini now has the opportunity to join Trappell. And he takes it. He moves to 2 under par. Faisal Sagini, the co-leader. Here's the leaderboard then, with Manuel Trappell and Faisal Sagini at the top of affairs. Ross McGowan just 1 shot back, and only 3 players now under regulation. Coming up, an intriguing battle is on the cards as we join the action on the homeward stretch after this break. Welcome back. You're watching the final round action of the Royal Golf Dar Es Salam Open 2015. The final day took an intriguing turn on the back nine as Ross McGowan eagled the 10th and followed it up with a birdie on the 12th. Faisal Saghini's birdie putt ran out of steam on the 10th and he remained at 2 under. Meanwhile, Manuel Trappell also missed a birdie opportunity and he stayed as a result alongside Saghini. So moving into the final stretch, Ross McGowan suddenly had found himself 2 shots clear of Saghini and Trappell. Archibald and Doherty currently tied for 5th. McGowan on the 361-yard par 4 13th. He's missed the green with his 8-iron and he couldn't get the elevation he was looking for there. And now he's got a long par putt awaiting him. Nervous times for the leader. Now Saghini on the 506-yard par 5 12th. Another long hole on this course. He struggled on this hole as well in the past, but that's nicely done. Well, he's not struggled today. Back to McGowan, par putt on the 13th. Well, that's a very decent attempt indeed, isn't it? But it's going to cost him a shot and it'll drop him to 3 under par. Now Stuart Archibald putting for birdie on the 13th. And he's got it. That gets him to even par. He's 1 under for the day and he's very much in contention. Saghini's missed a few birdie opportunities today. Can he nail this one? No, he can't. Just too much borrow in the end. And he's going to remain at 2 under par. If, as we expect, he sinks that. Ross McGowan putting for birdie downhill at the 188-yard par 3 14th. Again, he gave it every opportunity, but that par is going to keep him at 3 under par. Still, though, at the head of affairs. Trappell now on the par 4 13th. It's not been his day so far. Just off the green. And he's given himself an opportunity for a par putt. But he has struggled around the greens today. I think that's fair to say. Now Saghini. If he can hold this, he'll tie with Ross McGowan at the top of the leaderboard. Birdie putt at the par 4 15th. And it hasn't dropped. Agonising once again. Luck hasn't favoured him so far on the MENA Golf Tour. And he seems to be under pressure at home. That's par for the big Moroccan. Back to Trappell on the 13th. He needs this to save par to avoid another slip-up. Oh dear. The overnight leader, he's now going to drop to 1 under par. Ross McGowan now. He's birdied 15 and he's looking to save par here on 16. Oh, well done. Well, he might have crumbled under the pressure last time, but he's firmly in control here in 2015. He's smiling, and he's got every reason to smile at the moment. McGowan ready for his 4th shot on the final hole. He had to chip out with his 2nd. His last win came on the MENA Golf Tour in 2012 when he won the Abu Dhabi Golf Citizen Open. And he's now set, you would think, to seal another success. Saghini needing to birdie his last 2 holes to have a decent shot at the title, you would say. This is his second shot on the par 3 17th. And after that, I think the best he can hope for is a par. Back to McGowan on 18. Can he produce another magical putt here to save par? Oh, he gave it every chance in the world. It was close, it seemed the right line, just drifting at the end. Now Sagini, he's even par today. He'd like to keep it that way if he can. Oh, goodness me. It's hard to believe how he slipped after contending for so long. More heartbreak on the MENA Golf Tour for Faisal Sagini. McGowan then for a bogey on the 54th and final hole. And he gets it. And despite that dropped shot, it's still a fabulous round of 5 under par 68, and it seals Ross McGowan's second success on the MENA Golf Tour. And he'd certainly be a relieved man tasting that success after more than 600 days without a title. Ahmed Marjan looking for his first birdie on the 18th. He started the day at even par. Oh, well done. The local boy delights his fans heading into the clubhouse, and he's going to finish in a tie for 7th at 2 over. McGowan played attacking golf from the beginning and kept his cool, unlike 2014 when he faltered. But unlike McGowan, Trappell has struggled with his game today. And a bit ironic that, really. A birdie putt which he finally sinks on the last hole. Nicely done. He led by 3 shots after round 2, but succumbed to the final round pressure. And with a birdie on the last hole, Manuel Trappell finishes in tied 4th alongside Faisal Sagini. The 2014 Order of Merit champion Josh White, he's settled at tied 9th, but overcoming a 6-shot deficit, Ross McGowan has emerged as the champion.
Yeah, I haven't won a tournament for a while, and played really nicely today to shoot 5 under. And well, my goal today was to get off to a quick start. Really, the first 7 holes are quite tricky, and I managed to get through those 2 under, and then from there picked up a few more birdies, and yeah, I guess held on at the end.
The first award today is the Sheikh Maktoum Golf Foundation Award, which was introduced to recognise the performances of the MENA national members. In first place from Morocco, Faisal Sagini, and a cheque of $1,500. To the Royal Golf Dar Es Salam Open, the leading amateur with rounds of 73, 76, 73, total 222, which is +3. From England, Alex Wills. The 2015 Royal Golf Dar Es Salam Open champion with rounds of 74, 74, 68, 216, 3 under par. From England, Ross McGowan.
So, congratulations to our new Royal Golf Dar Es Salaam Open winner, Ross McGowan. See you next time.